Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, as you can see, is going to be my 2017 beauty favorites. I'm just going to jump right in. So I'm going to go in the order in which I would apply these products for the most part. That may get skewed here in a moment. But for primer, the primer that I really fell in love with this past year is from Tarte, and this is the Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. And this is a pot primer that you kind of get a little bit out with your finger or a brush or a sponge, and it really fills in like putty, fills in your pores. I put it on the side of my nose right here, and then of course on my nose a little bit, anywhere where I want to smooth out, but mostly where I want to fill in pores. And it just provides a really nice base for any foundation to go on top, because I don't have to worry about my pores being accentuated because I literally filled them in with putty, is how I feel. There are other brands of pore filling primers that I really like. This is just the one that I've had all year and have been using all year, and yes, I mean all year. Foundations to talk to you about, and I simply could not whittle it down to more, or I should say less than 4 of them. So talking drugstore first, definitely fell in love with and used continuously the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is for normal to oily skin. I think this is a fantastic drugstore foundation. The only way it could be better, pretty much, is if it had a pump. I grab for this consistently. I have 2 shades that I mix together, or I use one when I'm tan, one when I'm not. Lately I'm not, so I've been using this one a lot. Fantastic drugstore foundation. The next one is from Wet n Wild. This is the Photo Focus foundation. This is one of the least expensive drugstore foundations I've ever seen, at a price around $5.99. It doesn't have a pump, but it does have like a little spatula like this. I also bought 2 shades of this and have been mixing them. Actually, I have both of these on, yeah. These are the 2 that I mixed just for color match wise, and they're great. This one is not as matte. This is a little bit more natural or satin finish. And this one, might I also add, is not a powder matte finish. This is not like if you're the oiliest person in the world, this will keep you matte. This is like a normal matte finish, which I actually really like because it's not too dry. Then for high end, I have 2 Estee Lauder Double Wear, guys. I am obsessed. I try not to wear it like on a daily basis just because it is so makeup-y makeup that even though I wear a lot of makeup, some days I don't want to look like I'm wearing such an intense base. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean that this is freaking full coverage. It is long lasting. This is flawless. This is the least amount of creasing. If you have dry skin, you're probably not going to like the somewhat, it's not a dry formula, but it does dry down, and I've said this before, to almost like a lacquer finish. So this is like flawless performance makeup almost. Like I absolutely love it. Rediscovered it this year. So happy I did. I just need to get a pump for it. And last high end is from Hourglass. This is the Vanish Stick. I believe that's what it's called. But this is their stick foundation. Never really tried many face products from Hourglass before, but I heard so many people raving about this. I went and picked it up myself. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think this would be a fantastic recommendation for any skin type. Whether you're dry, oily, combination, sensitive, whatever you are, I really think that you can get the finish and the coverage that you're looking for. It's so easy to apply. This has lasted me a long time too. Yes, I have other foundations that I use, but for as much as I like this, I'm surprised it's lasted me this long. So I love those foundations. Excited to see what 2018 has in store, but damn, these were good ones. For concealer, I actually don't have the Tarte Shape Tape in this video. And that's because I did not repurchase it. I did use that a lot throughout the year. It lasted me a while. Everyone loved it. I just haven't really got on that hyped bandwagon. I wish I did, all my favorite YouTubers that I always agree with what they're saying as far as products and what they like, and I love it too. That was one of the products this year that I was like, I don't really love it like you guys do. So the one that I did want to mention and that I would recommend is just one from the drugstore, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. It's been out for quite a while. You can find this at every drugstore that I know of. Relatively inexpensive. This is a medium coverage concealer. It's not as full as Tarte Shape Tape, but you definitely can build it up enough if you don't have major dark circles. Luckily, I do not, so this is enough coverage for me. It's creamy. It is definitely not drying, and if you set it correctly, it's not creasy. Like, it's way less creasy than Tarte Shape Tape was for me. Okay, so moving right along, I want to talk about two bronzers that I am really into and was into this past year. One is from the drugstore. Hang on, I'm just remembering one that I really want to talk about. So actually three. So the one from the drugstore is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Did we not all just love this bronzer this past year? And the only gripe that I had with these bronzers was that there wasn't enough shades, and they did just come out with, I believe, 2 more darker shades. Now, are they dark enough? Not really for people with deeper skin tones, but I am thankful that they're coming out with more shades, because this is the darkest one that they have on the market right before they came out with those shades, and this is in, I think, just bronze. It's in bronzer, and it's not dark enough. Like, it's great for me now because I'm pretty fair, but otherwise it will definitely be hard to warm up my skin once I get like more tan or whatever I decide to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this skin. It's really pale right now, but I love that. The formula is fantastic. It smells so good because it has like a coconutty, really buttery, which butter bronzer, so there you go. But it is a very smoothing bronzer that is just so awesome that I haven't previously found from the drugstore. So happy to have that in my collection. And then the other two I'll just breeze through. MAC Mineralized Skin Finish and Give Me Sun. And then the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Radiant Bronze Light. These are holy grail. Holy grail. Holy grail. They are amazing. I've had this one like, oh my god, for years, and I'm hitting pan and I freaking need to go get another one real bad. And then the Hourglass one is just wedding day material. Like, honestly, I can't even do my bangs right now. Honestly, I should do a video like, holy crap, wedding day material, not even engaged, by the way, holy grail, pick one from each category type thing, because this will be in it. I mean, this, okay, why is it so good? You're saying you like it so much, why? It is never, it's impossible to make this look muddy. It's impossible to make this look, oh, you're put on a little too much. It blends into the skin like it's a part of your skin. It is, the color is very warm, which I really, really like. There is a lighter one that if you're more fair than me, then you would probably like that one. Nowadays, I should probably get the lighter one, but this one is just so good. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. The formula is insanely good. And then the MAC one, I've never looked muddy with this. It is extremely warm. This is too warm for somebody who's fair, and I'm considered myself fair right now. I've talked about that like 9 times already. You can tell where my insecurities lie, but I love this bronzer. I'm so excited. Some of you may know that I do work at the MAC counter at Nordstrom in Tampa. I would love to see any of you, if any of you watch my videos and live in the area. But I'm so excited to talk about this bronzer when people come up to the counter and they want a bronzer. Saint, honestly, no, you don't need to be doing that. He could be anywhere in the house and he has to be underneath this tripod. Moving on, I love talking about products I love so much. All right, for blush, and then we're gonna talk about highlight, and I have a lot of highlights and I'm excited to show you guys. Okay, blush, is this it? Yes, it is. All right, for blush, I had 3 standouts that weren't necessarily like, hey guys, this is my holy grail blush, but it was like when I went into my collection to see like what blushes did I really love. These were ones that I felt myself grabbing for them more often than other ones, and I just thought they were special enough for me to mention in this video. The first one is from Flower Beauty. This is in their powder blush Peach Primrose. I've seen this in a few other beauty people's videos for their favorites in 2017, and so I think that's really cool that some of us really loved the same products. This is really, really nice because I am obsessed with peach blushes, and what I liked about this is that it is matte. It is not that pigmented, but it is able to be built up to your desired peach level. Because initially, like you can probably tell, I love blush and I love, love, love having that pop of color on my face. And this doesn't give you that right away, but you are able to build it. And while I don't mind blushes that are bam in your face, I did think that was a really good formula. And this is what a lot of more everyday woman is gonna want. I love the color. I love the color. It's peach. Like it just screams at me. Next is one I've had for a little while, and this is the Makeup Forever powder blush. I got this like a few years ago in Chicago, and I love everything Makeup Forever does. They can do no wrong in my eyes. They are just that good to me. This blush is in the shade, oh, it's a number. So it's number 28, their sculpting blush. What I liked about this year, I love the color, but what I really liked is that I have had this for a while, and as much as I'm obsessed with Makeup Forever, putting on this blush, I felt like it was a little patchy, which I just could not accept because I feel like Makeup Forever, again, is so flawless with everything they do. But this year, I started using 2 new blush brushes, and it changed everything. This is not a patchy blush. How dare I think that it was? The 2 brushes, they're both from Morphe. One is the E4, it's like this angled one, but one that I've reached for way more often is the M530. Side notes, but it made me, since I discovered this year that this was not patchy and it was the brush I was using, I just wanted to use it so much more often to finally be able to give it the love that I've felt like it deserved. I literally hate my hair. Okay, so the last blush is from MAC, and this is the Extra Dimension blush in the shade Telling Glow. And if you guys watch all my videos, there is a somewhat recent one where I rave about this. And I don't really want to swatch all these products. I don't know. Maybe I will. Are you guys seeing swatches? Have I inserted swatches in the editing? I don't know, but I am going to swatch this one live because it is just phenomenal. Stunning. Absolutely amazing. Peach, orange, intense glow. I mean, what? Like, I swatched this and I was like, I don't care if I have to take out a small loan. I'm buying this blush. Like, I am blown away by such a stunning color. I absolutely love it. This looks so pretty on your eyes as well. I can't get over it. I love it. I hope you guys can tell from how passionate I am. I love it. And I hope you guys can go check that out and see it for yourself because it's stunning. Okay, so next, well, let's finish up like a couple other things and then we'll talk about highlights. Lip liner. Absolute best lip liner of the year, hands down, no question. Need another one here pretty soon. Has lasted me like basically all year though. This is from MAC, and this is the lip pencil, just the regular one in the shade Boldly Bare. This is in my opinion, perfect lip pencil for any sort of nude. I have it on right now with a lipstick. I just use it to outline my lips. This is not nude, but it's not peach and it's not brown. This is like a pink nude. And this I wear with basically everything. Sometimes I switch it up and want to use something a little bit more bold. But absolutely love this. Favorite lip liner. That would definitely be in a Holy Grail video as well. For eyes, I would be insane. Not to mention probably the most shockingly amazing product of 2017 was the Stila Magnificent Metals. I'm crazy because as much as I live and die by this product, I have one. They have so many colors out. I have one. But this is one that needs swatching as well. This is in the shade Kitten Karma. Wow, what an innovative product. Let's see this real quick. Amazing, amazing liquid metal with glitter. Liquid metal with glitter is literally what it is. It's products like this that get me so hyped that I just desperately wish that like Stila would watch this video and be like, oh, let's give the poor thing a job. I don't know what I would possibly be doing, but this is so exciting to me. I just can't get over it. Like I said, they have so many colors out. I think this is a great one if you are only gonna have one because it's like a champagne-y, just like everyday color if you're gonna wear glitter every day. This is so bright. It adds so much intensity. And the formula, until this year, as far as I know, is something that we haven't seen before on the market, which is just, it's so amazing. Like, I bet Stila feels so good this year being like, guys, we did it. So, love that product. So easy to apply for anybody that wants to get into something glitzy and some glitter, but they're like, holy hell, I don't know what to do with that. This is the product for you. You swipe it on. I don't ever even need to blend it out or anything. I just put it where I want it. It stays. It doesn't move. I'm obsessed. One more thing, and then we're gonna talk about highlight, because I have so many highlights. So this is the lotion that I loved this year, and I need to put some on, but this is from Bath & Body Works. It's called At the Beach, and luckily I live in Florida, so I can wear a beach scent all year round and feel okay about it, even though it's been a little bit cold here. It smells like you're at the beach. It says the notes are white frangipani blossoms, toasted coconut, bergamot water, sea salt breeze, sun-kissed musk. Like, it's just nice. It is a traditional, slightly sunscreeny, but not really, coconut, beach, tropical smell. And it's pretty inexpensive for a not drugstore lotion. It's thin. Like, it goes into your skin very quickly. And I just wanted to moisturize my skin with this. I definitely have to, as good as it feels and as good as it looks, I definitely have to remind myself to like, okay, like, but you're gonna want to moisturize your whole body. Because typically I'll just slap it on my legs so they don't look ashy, and then I'm like, out the door, spent 9 hours on my makeup, but God forbid I spend any time moisturizing the biggest organ my body has. So anyways, little trivia there for you. But I love this. I'm so excited about it still and had to share it. Oh my God. I almost did not mention 2 things that are huge. Okay, I'm like, we're about to get to highlight and that's it. Eyeshadow, hello. Okay, so 2 palettes. Have to mention. Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette came out, when did this come out? I forget. Love this palette. Love this palette. Love this palette. I use it constantly. I pretty much do like use the same shadows like every time I use this palette, but it's amazing. It really is an amazing palette. I am shocked, PS, that more people haven't put this in their favorites. Like, I thought for sure everybody loved it when it was launched, so it's kind of like, did you not love it enough to put in your favorites? I don't know. Like, that's fine if they didn't. I'm just surprised. Are you guys? Because I definitely was. I love that palette. I think it's great. Okay, this came in at the end of the year. I'm already smiling. I can't even believe this. The Jeffree Star Androgyny palette is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. fantastic. And when I saw pictures of this palette, I knew that I wanted to try, I've never tried anything from Jeffree Star, and I really, really wanted to. And I knew that I wanted to try this palette because the colors look interesting, but I never bit the bullet, or I took so long to bite the bullet, because if you're looking, I mean, yeah, there are some like normal colors, neutral type things, but there's all these colors too that are just like, yeah, but like teal, like, you know what I mean? It's just things like, do I want to spend my money on that though? Like right now, like I will get it, but like right now, do I? And that's exactly how I felt about this palette. And then I was getting one for my sisters for Christmas, and I was like, what the hell? I'm buying it for myself too. Added to cart like it was no tomorrow. Anyways, what I love about this palette is that the shadows are crazy good quality. Really, really good quality. Huge pans. Almost all these shades besides like 2 are matte, and they are phenomenal. Super pigmented, super easy to blend. I mean, did not skimp when it came to the quality of these eyeshadows whatsoever. Even though these are kind of like, oh wow, kind of different colors. I don't really use that every day. Somehow they can be so wearable, and I don't know what else it could be other than the formula. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Like this reddish color, somehow wearable. Androgyny, wear all the time, wearable. Like it looks like a purpley mauvey color, and then you put it on your eyes and it's like somehow a neutral. Like, I don't know. It doesn't change color, but it is such a wearable palette for how weird the colors are. And if you're a makeup fanatic like me, you have a million light browns, warm brown, warm orange. This adds such a nice variety to your already neutral collection. In love with it. Okay. I'm excited to talk about highlights because I have so many. All right, the first one that I'll talk about, the slowest walking animal in the world. Something I got last year for Christmas, so 2016 actually, so I guess 2 Christmases ago, is from Stila, and this is the Starlight Start Bright palette, and this is their like putty highlighters pretty much. My sister Morgan picked this out for me last year, and we kept saying it, and it's so true. I'm so glad she did, because this is nothing that I would ever buy for myself, just because I wasn't, especially at the time, really into cream highlighters, which, by the way, this is a very unique formula. It's like a cream to powder, but also not a cream. It's weird. Like, you kind of have to like feel it for yourself. It's one of those products where you can definitely like put an imprint of your finger in, because it's putty-ish, and powders don't do that. But yet you can definitely use a regular brush and apply it on your cheekbones as if it's a powder. I love mixing the colors from their really typical shade Kitten, which I think they sell individually. Then this one, Transcendence, it's like a it's like a light pinky purple iridescent shade, and then this bronze shade. They're all gorgeous. They all really pack a punch, and I have just had so much fun playing with this past year. Another one I'll mention really quickly because I talked about it in a favorites video. This is from Makeup Forever. This is their Pro Light Fusion, and I believe, yeah, it's the shade 01. This is stunning. This is like a light, icy, slightly pink, slightly iridescent shade. And I just cannot get over like how amazing and wet and like shiny this is. I mean, it's gorgeous. I love the formula. You have to go swatch it for yourself. Then I feel like I'm talking about way too many. Like, did you really love these? Yes, I did. Like, these got me excited this year. Then later in the year, Milani came out with some face products. They did come out with highlighters, and I do have one of those. I do like it, but this was something really special to me. This is one of their newer powders. It's a Luster Light in number 3 Hypnotic Lights, and I do have to swatch this for you as well. This is a very unique product. I mean, You can see there, like, the texture of it. It is so pretty in the pan, but it is such a gorgeous, 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 unique shade. Like, is that something that I could do? I'm trying to see where I could swatch this. You can see, there we go. Sorry, I know that's so close up, but it has like a peachy pink reflection, like goldy peach, I would say, is the reflection. And it just is like such a cool color that I definitely haven't seen at the drugstore. So I got so excited about this one. Then I want to talk about, whoa, an amazing find. Okay, so this is a highlighter from Ulta. This is like $3. $3, okay? It is probably the best highlighter from the drugstore. I'm just gonna say it. It is all I have on my cheeks today. Now my lights make it seem like I am like really shiny, but this is such a natural glow. You just cannot believe it. So it's from the brand Essence, and it's the shade Pure Nude. This, oh, I'm sorry, it's Pure Nude highlighter in the shade Be My Highlight number 10. This is good for any age. This is definitely not a, oh my God, outer space highlight. It's just not, but that's what I love about it. It is so wearable. I just honestly, like, I don't know, like they could charge $12 for this and I would be like, holy crap guys, what a steal. And yet it's $3. So it's kind of like, did we get too lucky? Like, do they know how good the product is or what? Look at him. You want up there? Okay, lastly guys, I'm gonna wrap this up with the last highlight, that is this Hourglass Blinding Ambient Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette. What a good way to try these powders. This is just beautiful. The powders are so finely milled. It's just like the Hourglass bronzer where it literally is like one with your skin. I would recommend this to anyone, but especially somebody with dry skin or mature skin where you want to really shine, but you're scared about looking dry or powdery. This just doesn't do that. There's 3 amazing colors. I am so hyped for this. I'm so excited. I love it so much. I really hope that you'll go check it out. Okay guys, that is everything. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna be trying to film more this year, and I feel like in my mind I've said that a lot, and it's really hard to make it happen. I kind of want to like make a little like chit chat video about that. I hope you guys had a good 2017. There's so much more I want to say, but I really do, and I hope that you've put out really good intentions for 2018. This year can be your best year yet if you make it happen, and I know that's what I'm going to be doing this year, and I hope that motivates you. So thank you guys again for being here. Thanks for watching this video if you're new, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Happy, happy, happy New Year. See you guys soon. Bye.